Hey folks, for me this is July 14th, 2019. I want to get this video out quick, so it's going to be minimal, no editing actually. I want you to know that, well, you probably know about the Antifa guy, Willem von something or other. Seems to be the second Antifa to commit suicide by cop. We're not sure about that, but that's what it seems like. Seems to be the third Antifa killed in America, and it seems to be the first Antifa who was killed while trying to engage what they would call anti-fascist action. All right. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because I want you to know I am going to cover this. However, it's going to take me a long time because I am spending a lot of time getting a lot of sources, and most of those sources, maybe, is going to be cases of Antifa on social media celebrating this, calling him a martyr, calling for more death and more ICE agents, and stuff like that. And they are being deleted quick, so I do have to archive them, which I am doing. And archiving them takes a long time. So in other words, it's going to take me a long time to come out with a thorough video in which I say, here's what happened, here's all the facts, according to whom, who said what about what. Here's the 9/11 call, here's what he said, here's his posts, here's an article he wrote or an opinion piece he wrote. Here's John Brown Gun Club saying he's one of them. Here are news reports that fail to mention that he's Antifa. And here are a whole lot of Antifa accounts praising what happened. And then perhaps later on deleting them, but I archived them, so here you go. Alright. Now, this is probably my fourth take doing this. Every time I do this, it comes out to be like an hour long because I have all this information in my head. I'm just going to end this quickly. Look, I want to say this, though. I am not gloating. I am not happy that this happened. This is not a good thing. Ultimately, what we're dealing with here is mental illness. And this is tragic. You know, it's sad, it's pathetic, it's tragic. I mean, yeah, tough love, right? I insult these people all the time. A lot of time I'm trying to shock them into the awareness that they have a problem. Sometimes I seem to get through to them a little bit with certain things, with relentless proof. So, well, let's see. Okay, so I'm not happy that this happened. I'm not gloating. I don't think this is cool, but this doesn't look good because this time around, rather than like last time, you got a few local Antifa accounts that knew Charlie Lenderos, and last time I mean in Eugene, Oregon, that Charlie Lenderos guy. Last time you got a few of them praising him or whatever, and most other Antifas, they try to avoid talking about it, or they didn't talk about it much. This time around, they're like, oh, kill ICE, get revenge, oh, we gotta do more of this. Not good, folks. Anyway, I'm afraid that if I keep going, I'm gonna babble on for another half hour, and that's not okay. So just know that I'm working really hard to get you a nice, thorough video that'll give you a lot more facts and proof than anybody else, I would imagine. I bet my left arm. That's just how I am. And this is hard work, folks. If you want to subscribe to us on BitChute and click that bell icon, that helps a lot. Also consider that we have a subscribe star. That's a way to give us money. I hate asking for money. I don't think we've gotten a penny yet because I just avoid asking for money, but it is hard work. And while I'm doing that work, I am not working on our own private business. Tabby is by herself, and so it's rough on her too. Which is why I give her a lot of credit when I do most of the work on the videos. A lot of the time, it's because she makes up for the work I put on the videos by working on something else. Anyway, what am I babbling for? Okay, if you want to give us money, you can give us money. If not, whatever. I don't, you know. It's not why I do it, okay? So if you don't give me a penny, that's fine, whatever. Just share the video and subscribe. See the upcoming video, and I better shut up, okay? Peace, love, freedom, and equality. But peace for the peaceful, tough love, freedom for those who respect the freedom of others, and equality of opportunity, not of outcome. Actually, folks, I do want to add a couple of things because from what few sources I've seen so far, not everybody's being clear about the following or even mentioning the following. It seems that the original dispatch call to the officers indicated that there were 2 suspects throwing devices at the buildings. It also indicated between the dispatcher and the police officer on the call, or one of them, it does seem that there were incendiary devices thrown both at the parking facilities and at the detention center, because you would hear the 9/11 dispatch call, and you could hear this if you want, see the link below. She says that They are being thrown at the parking facilities. A cop answers back. It seems there's a cop answers back. Something like, 308 through my binoculars, I see a fire in front of the detention center. So some Antifas are saying, no, he wasn't trying to burn down the detention center. Other Antifas say, yes, he was, and that's a good thing. Because you see, he's going to free everybody inside. Even though we were talking about a bunch of people in supposedly animal cages, locked up in animal cages. Somehow setting the building on fire is going to, like some sort of cartoon, make the wall open up for them, open up the cages, and they can just run out, apparently. I mean, you'll see in my upcoming videos, some of them are literally arguing that. They are. It is that freaking crazy, okay? Yes. Anyway, I don't want to get off in too much. What else was there? Okay, and also it seems that there are two suspects. I think I already said that. All right, folks, I got to get back to work. All right.